Okay. Okay, OrcWorker won this, as we see, and he is up against Sonic next. And the veto starts, so time for us to go into the map selection. It's the loser bracket, semi-final, still best of 3. After this match, we will have the winner bracket final for the first ticket, so you can vote. And we see the maps, as Worker is banning Twisted, doesn't want to play against Dryads and Bears, and we're waiting for Sonic. Oh, there's a little bug. Amazonia is still picked. Oh no, no bug. It was just me being wrong. Sonic seems to be AFK a little. Nope, there we go. Terranas stand is the ban. He really doesn't like to play Terranas, as it seems. Versus Orc. It's okay, I think. But you can have better maps, so yeah, it's okay. So 2 more bans. We are left with Ancient Isles, Echo Isles, Last Refuge, Turtle Rock, and AZ. Last Refuge is out, vetoed by OrcWorker. And Sonic goes for, or bans, he doesn't really know. Anima again, losing 2-0. I was expecting more of his, to be honest, from the best French player we have currently. But it wasn't his weekend, that's for sure. And Echo Isles is out as well. So, OrcWorker has to decide between Ancient Isles, Turtle Rock, and Amazonia. Turtle Rock will be great for him. AZ, I don't know. AI depends. AI can be good, though. Depends on where you're fighting. Same goes for AZ, I think. But in general, I feel OrcWorker has the better vote here. I do think so. AZ first. OrcWorker decides to go for AZ. And that's where we're going now. Sonic versus OrcWorker. This is the rematch of the WCA 2016 European qualifier. Sonic had a great run through the winner bracket. He seemed unbeatable, but then there was OrcWorker stopping him from going to China. Sonic should be the favorite. In maps, he is 24 to 15. Both are pretty bad in that specific matchup, to be honest, but in the direct comparison, OrcWorker still struggles. The last results, though, holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 games in a row have been won by Sonic, so he's the clear favorite. The last game was in March, though. So a lot of stuff has happened since then. Still, the odds are stacked against OrcWorker. What does Farsight say? He wasn't the strongest player recently, but we don't have too much data on Sonic. Whoa, 73% for a 2-1 win, says Farsight. So he's the clear favorite here. How about you guys? Sonic versus OrcWorker, what do you think? We're waiting for Sonic to join the game. All the streamers are in already. This is the last best of 3 that we have. After this... Wait a second. This is what we're working with, and now it's Sonic versus OrcWorker. Not too many people said OrcWorker was gonna win. And... that Sonic would win. think so. And now the stakes are stacked against him. Is Sonic becoming a favorite now? Now that he eliminated Blade in 3 minutes 56. This will not repeat against Orc, that's for sure. But we'll see. OrcWorker starting in yellow in the upper right. Stealing Sonic's color. Is that the first statement already? Is that something that will throw Sonic off? Because, no. There we go. Now the resources are correct. So, this must be a one burrow tech. I can't think of anything else. How does Sonic play this matchup? I haven't seen him play anything else but talents, I think. Except on TM, but TM is the big exception here in this matchup. AZ, usually what you want as Orc is, of course, a high level TC. That is not that easy here. Level 2 is easy. Level 3, need to cut some corners here and there. You need to venture out on the map a little and plan your creeping well. And does not get harassed by the Demon Hunter in the meantime. Apart from that, you want open space, you want the Raiders to attack the Talons, and you have some great fighting positions here. Like here, or especially here. This would be great for OrcWorker to fight. But Sonic, of course, knows about this, and he wants to fight in bases, as it seems, or as I would think. Especially in his own. Or in a few little chokes. There aren't too many chokes, so I think AZ is okay in this match. Late Master Demon Hunter, no surprises here. After this game, we have the winner bracket final between Rudin and Hawk, which will determine the first player who goes to Shanghai. Thank you very much, by the way, Patrick Swayze Express for a 2-month resub. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Trying my best. And creeping starts. Of course, as always, when Orc is in the play, a lot of stuff is dependent on the items. Does he get claws and slippers? Then it's great. Does he get ring and mantle? Meh. So this determines the pace of the early game. Circle of Ability, that's a good one. Demon Hunter on the other side gets the ring. Not the greatest. But level 2 for both? Or is he? No, he stays. Oh, he keeps that for the TC. One burrow attack it is. Sonic with a later attack. 3 Moonwells before he presses that button for the Tree of Ages. So far it's the favorites that prevail. We don't have the big Wan story. We don't have a Cinderella story like yours was. Or a Hate Love Anger defeating a big favorite. This is... We're down to 4 players. OrcWorker, Sonic, Rudin, and Hawk. And I think many people would have suspected this before. Or expected this before. So how aggressive does Sonic play? Usually, he is Mr. Aggression. He's a Wolverine. A rabbit one. Does this still work? Does it work against OrcWorker? I do think so. He is kind of good in defending the tier 2 pushes, as he kind of invented it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Night Elves became a lot stronger, and OrcWorker didn't really apply to that new Night Elf stuff. Pretty stacked Blade Master it is, with +7 and a good amount of HP. Demon Hunter's coming in for the steal, maybe? Oh no, picked it up. Oh, backstab and crit in a row. But still, this grunt should walk away. Backstab again, crit again. Oh, misses this one though. The war of the passives. And OrcWorker with good micro, saving that grunt. Not that hard, but he cancels the heal self. That was nice. Good little touch by the archer. But the Demon Hunter is low and he wants to be more aggressive. Oh boy, that was a mistake. The grunt is dead. And you know what they say, never lose a grunt in the early game, except you can follow it up. But with boots, you can't follow. You only see dust. Where the Demon Hunter was. And Sonic Continuing his rampage through the lower bracket so far. Sonic with 1,000 gold almost. Spirit Lodge and Beastry is of course quite fast, but his tech is a little behind. No Huntress Hall, no Dryad play. On AZ, I think you can kite well, so it would have been an opportunity. And again, the Demon Hunter right in his face. Aggression, aggression, aggression. Moonwell situation still looking good, so he can afford it. A bit on that Archer, but the micro is too good. So TC second, of course. What else in this matchup? Well, it did change a little bit. You know, for years it's always been this. And here comes the little push. He doesn't have a staff. Neither a teleport staff nor the staff of preservation. So I think creeping would be the better alternative, and Sonic agrees. Rare that we're on the same page. So the Demon Hunter feels fine at level 2.3, distracting the Blade Master, who doesn't get up to level 3 with that. And the Beastmaster is getting some time, so can he get up to level 2? I doubt it. He would have...
A player's forces are under
He
attack.
must go to this one then, but I don't think that's possible. TC comes out as well. He is going for the Taskmaster. It's not really risky, as the damage of the Night Elf army so far is ridiculously low. Pion scouts this. And gets away, so... Alright. OrcWorker knows what's up. OrcWorker knows that it's time for the Taskmaster. Demon Hunter is there. The army is not that great. I don't think we have Ensnare yet. At least we didn't see it. And the grunt loss really hurt. Saving the second one though, at least so far. And for Sonic, these boots, they paid off so well. Spirit Link is on, but again... Oh, nice save with that Raider up front blocking there. Well done, but the Quill Beasts, they are the problem, and the Quill Beasts are the solution as well. 2 grunts dead in the early game for OrcWorker. The Belarus is struggling.
Are under attack.
And Sonic takes over this Taskmaster. He seems to be in great shape. Oh, but he stole it! Did get the experience, not the item though. Replenishment Potion would have been great for a TC or Blade Master and Windwalk while roaming. But no, a little too slow. Didn't expect this. Here's a shop. Very late shop though. More and more talents are coming out. They are adept already, of course. And tier 3 is on the way. And that's when the Night Elf can finally come out of the rabbit hole that he dug there. But good experience. No big losses for Sonic. Wind of Illusion. Okay. Not that great. He can go for the Tinker all the time. OrcWorker needs to show his dominance on the map now with Ensnare and Spirit Link. But that's what I meant, like TC on 3 on AZ is not the easiest thing. Both players at 42. This is the double level up. He continues to creep with the Blade Master. Of course, since he lost 2 grunts, there's a lot of meat missing and a lot of damage missing. He has to compensate this with the Blade Master. I like how the Raiders are constantly split apart and try to get some info here. And the Tinker is up. So slowly, Sonic should be worried about his levels. Do we get the first items? It is the Invo Potion Heal Scroll, shop control by OrcWorker, and that's important! Can the Belarusian come back after this horrible early game? Sonic with the Staff and Orb. Very late. But he didn't really need it before. And once Master is out, we all know it's gonna be stormy times. This is risky. Yeah, but Sonic decides to go for something else. Both are scouting if there's something going on at the mercenary camps, but no. So far it's the middle of the map that's occupied. Both still have their natural, both still have their mercenary camp. Those are big spots. And another heal scroll this is. But most importantly, super close to level 3. Sonic is hunting him now. Still low levels, 2-1-1. And for the longest time, a lot of people agreed that Night of Heroes are not that important. But level 2 mana burn is almost a must. And the Hawk is giving you so much that it's not a must, but it's so nice. Just quality of life. And this is level 3 for the TC. OrcWorker stabilized. OrcWorker is breaking upkeep. Level 3 for him. He doesn't have the 10 supply advantage, but he could go up to 60 if Sonic is super greedy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Which he seems to be. After the 2 grunt kills, I think he could have followed it up with a little more Beastmaster harass. Or be a little more brave. Oh, the Raiders. That's bad timing. Can the Talons reach? No, they can't. That could have been like 2 Raiders for free. But they are too fast as the rest of the army is creeping this. Renegade Wizard is still up for grabs. Does he have a town portal? No, he doesn't. He's trapped into a corner. Gets the rune bracers. Meh. 4 walkers and the berserker. 59 food. This is what he wants. Inventories are looking great with 2 heal scrolls.
Player's forces are under attack.
Does he get overconfident though? His rock golem. It was a key to victory for Sonic against Blade. Will he be successful with the help of the rock golem against OrcWorker as well? The fight is starting. The first one, the first big one in this game. Cyclone immediately on the TC. Invo potion on the Blade Master. Beast mode enabled. He goes for the Beast Master and it's down. No staff available there. He could have used it as an Invo potion on the demon and a heal scroll. Could have saved that, but no. Beast Master down without too big of a reason. So how much can the Raiders do? That shockwave, oh my god. Brutal shockwave into all the Talons. And it looks like the Rock Golem is turning his back on Sonic. Attacking him now. And this mass of Raiders diving into the Talons. How much? Oh, there is almost another shockwave. Demon Hunter can burn him though. It's not doing it currently. Shockwave is ready in 3, 2, 1. Where's the burn? He's standing right next to him. There we go. That was really close, but he's still there. He's still trapped, has to use the town portal, and his army is wrecked. OrcWorker with a very strong fight. The perfect timing. And the perfect execution as well. He gets the rock golem. He gets the big invul. Oh my god, that's gonna be so much damage. +7 is nice on Amazonia, that's for sure. Usually not a Blade Master map. Bat Riders are coming against the Fury Dragons as always for OrcWorker. Almost signature move of his. Now he has a massive advantage with +10 supply. What do the items say? Invo potion. I used the heal scroll later on. I don't know if that was worth it. Big Invo. Is there a heal scroll for him? Yes, there is. The army is a little bit split. Good Cyclone opening by Sonic. His Demon Hunter is still not level 3. Wave! Oh boy. That hurts so much. Without a heal scroll. How does he want to heal against that? Still no Hawk. The Demon Hunter in trouble because the Blade Master took his big invul. Now it's time to do damage, man. Those Talons have 0 chance against the Ensnare Raider focus. Blade Master kills the Demon Hunter and Sonic types GG as OrcWorker's recovery was stellar. After the 2 grunt loss, I totally did not expect him to come back in that fashion. But as said before, OrcWorker, Sonic gave him too much time. And that's exactly what happened. So, first map choice for Sonic. He goes for AI. It was OrcWorker's map choice, and we saw why. Sonic's streak is stopped. And the momentum that he had from the win over Blade is gone. This time OrcWorker in red and Sonic in yellow. Sonic's tournament live on the line. Admin said we can go. Is one missing? I don't think so. Okay. Game number 2. Thank you very much, by the way, GLKOF, Gulkov, resubbing for 2 months. Thanks for all the Herzblut smiley face. Thank you very much, man. It's a blessing to be here for you. So if Sonic loses one more map, he's out of this qualifier, and it would once again be OrcWorker to stop him. Just as it was at WCA Europe 2016. What a story, man. That Sonic is always up against OrcWorker in the not so important matches. Like, as I said, he won 6 series against him in a row. This is number 7, and this is OrcWorker leading. Oops. But this is Sonic's map. And he must have a reason for that, and this is this one here. When I was talking about Bad Rider's signature move for OrcWorker, this is Sonic's signature move on AI. Super aggressive creeping. This is so risky. If it's exposed and exploited, could be the end very, very soon. Let's hope for the best. Whatever that means, whatever, or for whoever you're cheering for. Blade Master Demon Hunter, obviously, and this is scouted now. Will he go for the immediate harass? The Voodoo Lounge is not lining up perfectly. He will lose a bit of time if he waits for the items there. Repair is coming in from Wisps, and you see. We have Purge, we have Poison, we have the Command Aura, we have good damage, and he's running over immediately. Not waiting for anything. Oh, Sonic tried to block to buy a little more time, but the Grunt and the Blade Master are coming over. The Poison is of course not as bad as it could be because the tree is tanking everything. Ring of Regeneration. Oh, Gosu item. At this position, that's great. Blade Master is there, steals the first one. If he loses that Engine of War, this will cripple his creeping. Still damage coming from the Warden and the Assassin. And now, is he going for the Ancient immediately? Is it enough? This move here right here is almost game deciding. And he can't keep up the Engine of War. How does he want to creep now? This slows him down so much, and OrcWorker got almost half a level of this. No level 2 for Sonic. He stole the right amount of experience to prevent level 2. The ring is nice, yeah, but losing the Engine of War is horrible. Immediate tech after this, but OrcWorker is quite far ahead already. Once again, the 1 burrow tech paying off. And as bad as OrcWorker's early game was on AZ, he dominated the late game fights. This time, it's the other way around. This is OrcWorker dominating Tier 1. And what can Sonic do now? He's down to 1 Archer. Demon Hunter aggression. That must be the solution. No boots, though.
Town is under siege.
Oh, an OrcWorker is there. Again,
A player's force
smelling blood in the water. This Moonwell is not coming up. Doesn't matter what the Demon Hunter does. He got mercenaries. The troll twins for Sonic's side. So at least he has some regen and some damage. But still, he cannot creep this. Or he can't continue to creep. He can't block with his Demon Hunter. He needs the Moon Juice for later.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Bloodlust continues as he kills the archer. Wow! This is so different from map 1, and this is Sonic's map. This was it too obvious to go for that spot? I mean, everybody knows. I haven't seen a lot of Sonic games recently because the Jera Cup ban. But even I know. And if I know, all the other players know as well. If they prepared. Here comes a block though. This would be so important for his momentum, but he's outmaneuvered so far. This block will be nice. Hold position. Ah, doesn't work. And he really saves that grunt. Diving in deep with the Demon Hunter. He has all the right to do so, or does he? Level 2. Now he has evasion. Peons in the burrow. He's trapped there. And he's on cooldown. Needs to use the Town Ball. The Ring of Regeneration is not fast enough. And he killed the grunt, but lost the TP. And now his tier 2 push
Forces are under attack.
doesn't work at all. The buildings are up when he comes back. He gets a new round of mercenaries though. And tier 2 is done. He's coming right after the purchase of the second tier again. Is it working? TC is late though. He has the level advantage. He got a good amount of that. First engine of wind, second engine of wind. Is the Blade Master returning the favor and cancels his buildings? No, he doesn't. And now Sonic can't do anything in this base anymore. Except seeing what hero this is, but he's assuming it's a TC and he's right. There's a Raider, but no Ensnare. Oh, with Ensnare this would have been very, very dicey. Alright. So this is more Asian Night Elf style. Beastmaster stays close to home, creeps, and gets the Hawk early on. Healthstone is nice. But the lack of archers and the lack of the Engine of War was really expensive. Tech was a little later, creeping is delayed, and a lot of resources went into mercenaries. So this is usually the money you want to keep and want to hoard. Or use for other stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
And even with his Merc army and the summons, Sonic can't do anything against Ensnare and Spirit Link. So the TC has a very good time. Oh, can he steal something here? Mana burn kill? Ah, it's too late for that. Maybe for the second one. He's trying to move in, but it's not working. Claws of attack for the Blade Master. Display upgrade not there yet. But the Beastmaster reaches level 2. This has not happened the entire game on AZ, so he finally has a Hawk and can creep, can scout a little better. There we go, it's lots of haste. Again, this is a map where the Blade Master doesn't really shine, so this claw is worth a lot.
Forces are under attack.
For the few drops where claws are possible. And sentry wards. Okay. Sonic has to wait a little longer. He's still not on Master. He's, for what he has, he's doing good. But where can he go now? Red spot, way too risky. Clean up this one, not really worth it. Shop, a little too far away. This one, way too open. So Sonic is stuck between a rock and a hard place and has to camp now. And that gives the entire map to OrcWorker. And that's exactly what you want. Another circlet. And 2 crits in a row. Sonic needs a great move. Somehow. The first fight, some shop controls. Just something. OrcWorker not breaking yet. Maybe a little too slow with his production. He invested in a heal scroll already, as well as the invo potion. There's another heal scroll over there. So we have the Hawk to scout. That's it. He has so many good items here. Vamp Aura, Sobi Mask, Boots of Keltaras. And it is the Sobi Mask. The mana burns were not always on point for Sonic. We saw great shockwaves, and that's usually not OrcWorker's strong suit. Like, the waves we saw against Shishi, okay, that was Natty's and was a different ping. But they were horrible. Absolutely horrible. And he got this so important level 3 now. Good creeping with the Belarusian. We have the Tinker on Sonic's side. It's still no level 3 Demon Hunter. Not prioritizing the level 2 mana burn might be a huge mistake in this series.
Under attack.
So now OrcWorker broke the upkeep. And he continues creeping. Another claw here would be genius for him. Plus 16 on Ancient Isles is really rare. Circlet, alright. Also something he will be happy about. And Sonic, what did he accomplish in the last 2 minutes? Nothing. Nothing. Finally a creep spot for him. He was just running in circles. Watch awards for him, also nice. Did he get items? Yeah, heal scroll. He needs them. He has 2 of them. And the invul on the demon. Ring of Regen still doing a good job. And here we go. Blade Master looking for a target. Going for the units first. He wants to take out the Berserkers. Where is the TC coming? There we go. Good one. First Raider is down. Heal scroll to counter this. The TC is always super close to the Demon Hunter, and that's a mistake. The Ensigners are not flying in there correctly to disable the Demon Hunter, but the second Shockwave is coming out, and the TC did a great job. Blade Master now out of the fight, but the Raiders do the job. Second heal scroll used, and Cyclone constantly used on the Berserker of OrcWorker, which is quite nice. He has 1 more heal scroll, uses it now. So that's all the items that we had. Oh, the Demon Hunter. Can the Blade Master come down? Yes, he has it, but there was a big healing stone used already. 42 versus 43. How many cycles do we have? Oh, the Talons. They can't do anything. They can't retreat. They're next to the cliff. But they did great damage to the Raiders. Everything is super low. A heal scroll would save OrcWorker. On the other side, it's Sonic's time now to wipe the floor with everything. Everything is red. Crimson red. Where are the Quill Beasts? 1 kill. 2 kills. Blade Master is retreating, but will it be enough? Yep, he gets away with most of it. But damn, that was a good recovery by Sonic. Maybe OrcWorker overstayed his welcome a little bit. Once the last heal scroll was used, he kind of fell apart. And we all know how fast Talons build.
Players' forces are under attack.
Sonic is back. That's exactly the fight he needed. It's not like he crushed him or that he's in the driving seat now, but it's better for him than before. 1 heal scroll. The bad thing is, of course, the Sobi Mask on the TC is regenerating a lot of mana. No pillage. He needs a heal scroll. Are they available? No, but the town portal. Oh, he has... Okay, he has one heal scroll, one invul. Oh, that shockwave. That was nice, but on what cost? He forces the fight with that TC Cyclone. Gets the surround with the Pocket Factory. Good play by Sonic so far. Usually OrcWorker would not want to fight this. But let's see for how long he can stay in there. Heal scroll being used. TC is down to 50%. Tanks a lot of damage. And the Raiders do a lot of... Is he too greedy? The TC escapes there. Oh boy. That was Sonic's big chance, I think. And now the 10 supply difference is back. The Beastmaster's in trouble. Look at this. Can he save him somehow? Is there a crit or something? No, he doesn't even need it. Level 4. And without the Quilbies and the summons, what can Sonic do? And the 6-0 streak is on the line. And OrcWorker forced into that fight. Still winning this. Invo potion on the Demon Hunter. Can he kill the Blade Master? He's blocking himself. Invo potion on that side too. And he is trapped against his own Pocket Factory. Invo potion is almost staff out. And the Moon Juice is there. On the life, the Tinker life is over. 2 heroes down. And the Demon Hunter standing against this, but only with 26 food, man. That's ridiculously low. Sonic too aggressive, too impatient. It was a good opportunity, but then he was too greedy, focusing on the TC all the way. Raiders could do whatever they want. The TC level 4.6. Level 4 on the Blade Master, level 2 crit guaranteed. And he pushes forward with another heal scroll. Spirit Link is on a few units. But this is exactly what he has to do now, I think. Moon Juice is almost empty. Beastmaster's out of the fight. He goes with the Raiders onto the altar. Shockwave hits nicely again. No repair coming. And the Raider damage is enough. Bye-bye, Beastmaster. Bye-bye, Tinker. He will not go to the tavern. Surround. He's encircled. But can he staff out again? Yes, for once. But everything is empty behind there. This one is full, but I don't think he can go there without being ensnared. Ah, he did. But there's the ensnare. Critical strike. Oh, boy. This is so hard to watch for Sonic. He calls for the GG. And the 6-0 streak is really over. OrcWorker killed Sonic's momentum, and in the end, looked very strong. That was surprising. And we're cutting down from 8 to 6 to 4 to 3, as the Ukrainian will not go to Shanghai. Might be the best for the foreign relations. We have 2 tickets. We have 3 players. And 2 of them will go to Shanghai. OrcWorker is in the lower bracket final. His opponent to be determined. Our next match, it's gonna be a classic. Rudin versus Hawk. Best of 5. Winner goes to Shanghai. Loser has to face OrcWorker for the 2nd ticket. So, we take a little break. We calm our tits. And then we will be back with the GCS Western Qualifier number 2. Be right back.